Alright. Looks like Twitch is working, but looks funky as usual. And YouTube is calibrating still. Always something weird going on here. Actually, I don't even know if YouTube's working yet. There's always something going on. Why? Why aren't you working? Oh, no, you are working now. Alright, cool. Both are working. I like that. Close that down. And it is hot. It is a hot day in the area of the world where I live. Try not to dox myself. Been quite a week. My internet was out yesterday or the day before, and it's been spotty all week. We're supposed to have somebody coming out here and looking at the internet tomorrow. It is currently usable. Whether it will stay usable or not, my internet, we will see. If my internet dies on me, it'll be a extremely short stream tonight. If it does not die on me, I will try to get my normal time in and enjoy the story. Otherwise, other things to touch on. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking a lot about life and death, man. Real, like, topics in life these days. I kind of put up the community post before, but, you know, losing a member of the Danganronpa community on YouTube in general, it's very bizarre to think about. You know, he was really young, and the whole thing just was wow, just crazy to me. So my thoughts and prayers and thoughts and all that stuff are with him. Man, I don't know. But, you know, life comes at you quick, you know. You just gotta enjoy every day. Love your life, I guess, you know. Sometimes it's easy to get discouraged, but life is a blessing. With all that taken care of, man, still weighs on my mind even now. Last week we left off at a important moment, or not. I thought we left off with Karua and our main character Tatsumi on a memory. Like, maybe we have to go back a little bit because of the autosave. At this point, we have everybody in the defense squad of the academy except for the twins, which are, I don't remember, Kai. Oh gosh, it's like Aima and Kako, I think, is what they were. You know, at this point, I should remember everybody's name better, but unfortunately, I'm looking forward to seeing them fight and see what they do. I feel like we already did this part. Because we left off on the memory. Wasn't there a memory up here? Our main advice, we're going to be continuing with the rest of the game. We've been going at library time, and it's probably not the best idea in the world. I know everybody played through this game differently in their own way. There's 100 endings. Me, I prioritize the library, looking for hints, advice, you name it. Been getting an idea of what kind of is going on with the storyline. The one thing that we did get, our most important library advice that we're going to stick to, is the idea that we cannot betray anybody. So I'm going to live my life as an honest and pure and a good individual. And I shouldn't think in terms of merits or whatever. Don't betray anybody. That library advice seemed very key and crucial. Along with that, if anybody pops in at any point going forward, if there is like a message put in, it might be a little delay for me to see it because I'm engrossed in the game and I love the game itself. Or I'm voice acting or just distracted. Just typical out of it kind of logic.
Yeah? What is it?
Oh, and of course, I'm letting voice acting do its thing. Rest my voice at times.
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
That's how I felt in school, too. Math was pretty difficult. History was my main thing. I was a bit of a history buff nerd.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
True.
No fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
I gotta say, they're pretty comfortable, though. I know they were, like, really close, but for him to be in her bedroom or her in his bedroom like this is definitely childhood friend-ish.
What are you even doing here, then? Can't you go read at home?
Damn, what are you even doing here? You can't help me with math? Just go home? That's cruel and unusual.
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
Okay.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Dang, victim complex, Takumi, gaslight.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
Oh, she's like the warden of this prison, huh?
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
Probably about like the outside world, because she's into it last time in the last cutscene, right?
It's about the world outside the complex.
Yep.
That again?
Yep.
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the...
Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to
At
skip in the
least,
olden days.
when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times.
What's a little
already.
crazy to me is modern libraries are very underutilized. I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember the last time I'd been in a library. But in all actuality, they're probably treasure troves. But man, this is supposed to be like 80 years in the future. How are libraries technically even still a thing with like digital copies and all that, you know?
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
Dang, Takumi. Who told you that? She's reading about it right now. She could tell you more about it, unless somebody told you from a child about what it was like. Don't be so
No,
quick to
I
discourage
think
people's
there's
interests.
more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much
Karua.
about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
Karua, this is like gangbusters kind of theory crafting. We need to stop with this. You'll get in
You're a
trouble.
conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
I think everybody's a conspiracy theorist, though, in some way or another. They just choose something that they think is
Seriously,
insane.
though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while.
There's so many videos out there, the most nonsense things. It's all schizo posting or whatever.
I
But it's
want
funny.
to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes.
I mean, they're cool.
This book says they're so pretty. People held parties just to look at them.
That sounds dope.
Moon? What's that?
Why, you guys don't have a night cycle in this place?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah,
What is this
that'll never
expression with like the
happen.
little tongue thing?
Besides,
So goofy.
don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your
Well, thank God video games
you know?
survived to 2100. Playing Call of Duty
I
75.
almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
Also me. Oh, we're coming up on day 50 here. Nice. Ding dong, bing bong. Eddie, soldiers. No, dang it, I wanted to predict which one it was.
Time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 47th day of active service here at last. Prepare.
That's
to
kinda
spend
funny. It's like a
another
little bop.
day Enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Okay.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved
Such a strange
school
choice,
from
by the way, what they did
vile
with his character and the other character. I thought they'd be way more involved in the storyline overall. My man, be happy. You got a nice childhood memory of your girlfriend or your ex-girlfriend if they're in a different universe like we were theory crafting before. How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they ever even want to live on the surface again? Even want to live on the surface again? I can't speak for everyone else, but Karua would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through this 100 days... Hold on. What is that? We're gonna need a fact check live right now. Is that how you spell 100? H-U-N-D-R-E-D? Alright, we're gonna open up the Googles. Hold up. How do you spell 100? 100. Oh, it is like you spelled 100. Wait, no, wait. It is. Okay, I'm actually dumb. I thought I was one-upping the game. And I thought that wasn't how you spell 100. I just made myself look dumb. What would life be look like for us? Oh god, what would life be like for us then? That's a tongue twister. I can't even imagine it. We're gonna all, I wish this was a video so I could cut that awkwardness out. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. And to have free time. As for today, I'll start going by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Got some itches all over the place, man. Oh, we got Yagumu. Now, this guy scares me. He's all talking about, like, torture methods and, I don't know, freaky stuff. Hey, Takumi, I was thinking since we're friends now and all, how'd you like to throw away your humanity in my experiments? It'll only hurt for a second. You know what? I got science level 2. I'm into it. I didn't even read that last bit. Alright, where was the button? No, it was R, E, E. I told you I'm perfectly happy the way I am. Who else we can talk to? Nozomi is on first floor. Nobody's on second. Let's go talk to Nozomi. Oh, she's right here. Perfect. You should have to run like 40 blocks just to find a person. Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? Good morning, Takumi. On your way to the cafeteria? I gotta get these voices back. Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took so long. It took us so long. I just wish we knew more about world death. Nagoi never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but could the undying flames be a side effect of it too? Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source, but that's just speculation on my part. It would make a kind of sense if that was it, though. Thanks, well, I'd better get going. I'll see you later. Her voice and, Tsubasa's voice, I get them mixed up. It's not good. It's really bad, actually. Nozomi might not be as cautious around me as she used to be, but there's still a sense of distance between us. I don't think we're at the stage where I can start asking her about Karua and parallel universes just yet. I should just ask more about, like, her interests and stuff. Just start with that. Get to know her, you know? Treat her like it's a different person. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen in a while. Main campus and second campus fighters and non-fighters. They were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make the graduation. Yeah, because that dude in the back would kill you. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate, more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? I don't know, a freaky school. I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Karua, and now I'm getting comfortable all over again. Bro is just split between two women. You learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I for one welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all a little closer together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Atsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Oh, you look so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. I'm gonna be honest, Gaku. Might have to wipe up Karara. She makes good curry. She can cook. Maybe she's the one for you, Gaku. She's got money too. You like the money, Gaku. And then he'll be like the knitter or something, like the feminine man. I don't know, the house husband. Karara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of your life, courtesy of the Sutsuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your... because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth. Mmm.
This is amazing.
What kind of art style is that? That is like... Hold on, I want to listen to that again too. Oh, I don't. No!
This is amazing.
Ew. What was that? The taste seemed... Yeah, his face... What are these sprites? These are scary. I like Gaku. I've never seen these things before. They're freaky. The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth, subtly, demurely. I don't even know what that means. But then the aftertaste hits you, and it's like a fireworks display of flavors, sweet and savory, bursting one after another, perfectly balanced, so neither overpowers the other. I thought that was me. I'm sorry. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender, I can't stop eating. My body is desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that. Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine. Thieves, all of you. You won't take my precious from me. Oh, it's a Lord of the Rings reference, dude. Those movies are so old, but they're still good. I don't know. I never watched they had like a TV show. I didn't hear good things about it though. No one can resist the allure of the Asutsuki curry. Very well, you may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world from an orderly line there. Is it gonna be like this every morning from now on? Curry. Every day. In the cafeteria. Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, man, if I feed someone curry, that means that they're going to be better able to stab themselves in the chest and help me in the battlefield. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? Takumi, everyone's eating. Do not ask her to make love to you. And also, don't ask me if she'll be your girlfriend or anything weird. What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, I'm not exactly what I was expecting. Huh? The lively mood lasted all through the breakfast. Wow, she actually answered the question. It wasn't awkward or anything. Surprisingly, he knew more about her than she knew about herself. The lively mood lasted all through the breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed to the bathroom. Headed back to my room. Oh man, I'm so dyslexic. It's terrible. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karua. Karua? Is that her name? Sometimes I feel like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karua say before. Practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. Listen, man, anything is possible. You just gotta make it so, man. Yeah, no use racking my brain about this. I'll try talking to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Free time! Woot woot. Hell yeah. Alright. Wow. Nagumi wants to hang out. We can go to the bio lab, because we have science level 2 now. So we might be able to do some science. User gains tech max uses +1. Oh, this costs materials though. Dang. Desperation potion. User HP becomes 1. Why would you do this? User fully recovers HP. Unlock power pendency. You need tech 3 for that. Huh. These are kind of expensive though. We don't have as many leaves as I'd want, unfortunately. Why don't we start with the defense potion? Just do a little defense potion. Achievement get develop an enhancement. Nice. I could just keep going in there, but then I have to go out inside and look for resources that I don't have. I don't really want to do all that. What's going on? Why are you in the library? This is my stomping ground. I guess we'll save down here. Alright, I'm just curious where we're at with the books. Read a book and study time will pass. Linguistics, where are we at with that? We are done. Alright, I always forget where we're at with these things. Gym, done. Alright, social studies. Come on, done? Done. Science. 2 of 2, 1 of 2, so we have 1 more in science and in math. So we have 3 left. Let's do calculation, probability theory. I just want to get more lore and just finish up the library. And when you finish the library, we can chop this off for the next 50 days. I'll try reading this book today. Probability theory and fate. In the world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work. If the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. Probability is a fascinating concept. The idea of like rolling the dice and like getting something completely different, or taking a chance and gambling. Gambling is something crazy, dude. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. However, that's no reason to throw it all away. If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest roll of all one day. What is that? The greatest roll of all. The dice rolling gods only smile at those who fight against unreasonable rolls. So don't let unreasonable fate win, huh? Those are the words I can take to heart. Reading this book increases your calculation by 5. Hell yeah! Alright, we're gonna get the double experience from doing the library. Maybe because I'm afraid, because we haven't done as many hangouts with everybody like I want to. Maybe I go and get another thing in the bio lab. Let's just get another attack +1. I think that's a really good thing to get. Nice. So you can just have everybody get attack +1? Oh shoot, that seems really good. That seems really good, actually. Alright, let's finish that book. And then we have one more book left, which we'll use for whenever we get a half day. That's my plan. And then we'll go to doing other stuff. I'm still in the middle of that book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Yeah, the probability one wasn't that important. Math level 2. We're getting our grades up, everybody. A 2 is like a D or like a C, but we're here for it. That easel, yeah, he seems for. Always flashes me and bothers my eyes though. We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there's probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. Don't do predictable. Better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? Bong, bing. I feel like the next battle is going to be weirdly enough on day 50. I feel like that's a good number to have a battle.
Get ready for prepare. Be ready to.
Yeah, well, I told you guys I'd skip this one. I've already heard it a couple times. Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Oh, shoot. There's 2 gals in front of my room. Darumi and... I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back up again. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted, all I can do is cry. I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Damn, Takumi not supportive at all. She's a bit freaky though. Kako, yeah, you're gonna join us because you're pissed off at your brother constantly denying us. Oh, Kako's a sweet lady. I want to get some free time with her. Not the freaky brother though, not him. But she's cool. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Oh, Kako's trying. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off towards the cafeteria. Alright, well, Darumi, I'll just leave you on the roof, I guess. Come join us whenever you want to have food. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? Yeah, she's totally into it. I think it runs on hemoanemia, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. I'll say those two are totally into it. Oh. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Okay, honestly, I know Takumi is like the guy who can pick up everybody. Is Gaku floating? Is that guy floating? What is... What? That... Why am I the only one who can't float? How are these dudes floating? That's not supposed to be like that. I'm sorry. There's no shot. There's nothing underneath their feet. It's a simple image. But no, somebody would have had to put Gaku's sprite behind his in the air for this image. So what is he standing on? This is bizarre. Like I'm loving this game, but this is just bizarre. There's no excuse. My man doesn't even have eyes. He's just floating. Oh, it's not. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Listen, Tsubasa. If he smells bad, and you're willing to just hurl at like the slightest amount of emotion or whatever, I'm just saying. If it wasn't, I'm just saying, not the main character. Maybe these two. He smells bad or is conscious. She's throwing up. Maybe there's something that could work there. He's got a mech, like that's a Gundam or whatever. She's got mechanical skills. She likes it. I don't know. Is this the price of your powers, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in a fair battle? Kiyoshika is up in my tier list, by the way. I gotta make a tier list at the end of the game, for sure. But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remain steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started towards Aima and Kaku, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Oh, okay. What's up, Ido? It's about what we discussed before. You know my theory about how we all got here? Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I've said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface, while the other is underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported... Maybe they're just twins. Maybe Karua and Nezumi are just twins, and like it's like a Junko thing. But like, they're twins. And they got separated at birth. It's like her dad could have been like a player, having multiple families. I mean, that happens in life. Not a good thing, but it happens. One more thing, I've been asking everyone about their lives in the comics, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt we all came from the same place. Oh, okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supports parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karura? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person, and something's gone wrong with her memory. Damn, those are our options now. There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Dude, that sprite and that face, dude. I think Takumi digs it. It's a teasy face from a girl. That's nice. Hey, you two. What are you whispering over there? Well, nothing at all. That's right. We're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious over here. You know, saying that only makes you sound more suspicious, right? Anyway, after all this completely a normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Why are you keeping secrets? Like, do you think she's a traitor or something? Yes, my thoughts exactly. Nonsense. I don't. I gave her attention wholeheartedly to our food in our vain attempt to throw Nozomi off of her tail. Again, she's a member of the team. You have no reason to doubt her. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Phew. Now that I think about it, Ido's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karua, oh my goodness. Coincidence? Amnesia, perhaps? Even if we do fit on one of these explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? I must be the most awkward person sometimes to watch this. Like, it's so obvious not what it is, and I read it terribly and mess it up horribly. If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally getting comfortable around me. I know, yeah, judging by this morning, yeah. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ido never shared his theory with me in the first place. need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Free time. All right, everybody. I know it's been long overdue. We say goodbye to the library. No mas, no more. Read a book and study. Time will pass. Science, the last book in my collection. Biosphere of the Human Tokyo Residential Complex. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased your technology by 10. Nice. All right, everybody. So I'm somebody who likes to have a list and get it, you know, crossed off. If you knew me in life, you know I have a little notepad I do things with. So with that, the library is done. We will never, ever go to the library unless there's like a free time event there. So Ido's there. I kind of want to do gift giving. You know, I feel like giving gifts is good. I want to unlock a whole gift collection going on here. We could possibly make an upgrade or two. We're not going outside because we already got most of the spaces, and I expect them to throw us out there with our higher level fire extinguisher over the course of the game unwillingly on our own. I could talk to them, but like I don't know, is that like the free time? Let me just look up what the free time looks like, because I actually don't know in this game. 100 days. How to free time. Do I need to gift first or simply talk to them when green? And this is not Danganronpa. 100. Oh, last defense academy. I don't know what I was doing. Last defense academy days. In last defense day, you don't need a gift before talking to teammates. When a teammate is green dot, you can interact with them and talk to them in your free time, which will consume your time and potentially boost your grades. Giving gifts to teammate is an alternative way to spend your free time. It can be more effective for raising grades. Especially if your teammates start, you choose to talk to them. Giving loved gifts is the most effective way to raise grades and unlock more powerful upgrades for the character. Okay, I don't want to spoil myself because I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna go and just craft a gift. I could talk to them, but judging by the but I could hang out with Natsumi. I don't want to hang out with her. Gaku's cool too. Who is there even our option? It's Gaku, which we didn't hang out with him in the tutorial. Takamaru, Natsumi, and that's it. Those are only 3 options right now. These 3 are in the garage. I don't know what they're up to down there. Maybe I'll go to the garage quickly. Just see what they're doing. What are y'all up to in here? All 3 of y'all. Now, what machine should I build today? Okay, nothing with her. Oh, you're all about modifying us. Oh, I can upgrade my air blade. Oh, voltage. Voltage. That's not that good. If it was like damage, I'd do it. I need level 3 for that. I feel like Nozomi would be good to upgrade at some point, but isn't she already upgraded? Unyielding Spirit. Fire a bolt that buffs all allies in range. Ooh. That seems nice. Let's get that. I didn't even notice that ability. They all have like a support tower. She's already got hers. What's Shoma's ability? Omega Punch. Oh, we already got that one, I think, right? Yagumi, what's yours? Debuff enemies in front within a large area. Inflicts attack -2, move -3. That seems kind of good too. I just want to give them their special moves for now. Like, if I'm going to have them in like every battle, I might as well give them more moves. No enemies in range. Pushes targets back 1 space. Yeah, this is good. Shin Senpu Yaiba. What does that mean? You already got your move. Shoma's got his move. Gaku already... Wait, what? Oh, I need social studies for this. How do I not have social studies level 2 yet? I thought that was one of the ones I did already. DSLR. Buff ally fighter. Adds attack +1 armor +3 to all allies in range. Dang. These are good. I'm going to need more red crystals, which I might have to do at training. don't know who's yelling behind me. Launch a scythe attack at an enemy in front of you, inflicts bleed. That sounds dope too. You do a lot of damage already though. What's the roomies? I feel fine. Launch a volley of knives and vertical line. User recovers 1 HP. How is that? I don't know. That seems like it's alright, but... A 1-on-1 brawl inflicts enraged on target? Ooh. There's some cool... Why have we gotten these abilities? Alright, well, we'll look at the rest later. Now that I know about it, I think that's dope. Alright. Focus. Gifts. Where's the gift machine? I don't remember where that is. It's second store, right? The rec room. This is probably it. When are we getting Haruka back? It's like, right now we have like 13 people? Is that what we have? 13? Let's save here. I don't care. Gaku, you're a cool dude, but I want to make something. Splatter movie. Who has glasses? Dear sister gift box. This is definitely an Ima thing. We are low on rocks and leaves. Barbecue. What have I done so far? I don't... Is there a way to know? Oh, shoot, no. Oh, man, I don't... Wait, I got a report card, right? Yeah, okay, so... Did I give him this? Oh, no, I did give him the dragon jacket. Okay, so Takamaru, one of his items is the dragon jacket. So everyone gets like only a few. He wants an accessory. You like food. You're not even here, so... Items. Books. Ido does look like he likes books. Tools. I could give her like a wrench. She'd like that. Gaku wants items. Ornaments. Tools. Food. Items. Food. Food. Everyone is hungry. Tools. Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna do... I want to hang out with Kako. I want to just, like, give her a gift. Where is that at? Detective merch. I'm gonna take a gamble, because this isn't the most of everything, it's just a little bit of everything. I'm gonna take a gamble on Kako. Crafts. Merch. I'm a detective. I like to give detective stuff out. Kako, I want her to join the party soon, so we're gonna give her a gift. Who wants this? It's gonna be Kako. And if this is wrong, I will reload because I will cry.
Oh, wow! I've never received
Hey! Gift giving master success. Oh, what a nice reaction too. You'd love to see that. Just pure happiness at the gift. Observation went up by 20. That's the social studies level I needed. Nice. Bong.
You never know. Well then.
Alright, well that went pretty smoothly, I gotta say. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karura issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I'm gonna be honest, I feel really accomplished. Because I remembered she likes detective stuff earlier. I'm picking up on clues. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. We still have 51 more. That should be enough time, hopefully, to give everybody their gifts they want. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Give me the unique ones. I like the unique visuals of Sarai. Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should probably get going too. Okie dokie. Taco! I gave you an amazing gift. Get out of your room. Come eat lunch. And you, where are you? I'm taller than you. And I spit upon you. And your mother smells of elderberries or something. Ah, Mr. Samuno. Perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. I really wanted to give him a chance, but he never recovered. He was just all about his sister. And it's going to be hard not to want to betray him because he's not fun, but... What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? I would love to see a poll of this game. Yeah. And also, I don't like the idea that they're in the same room together. He a freak. He needs to stay away from her. It's going to really make everybody feel depressed. The cafeteria was full like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him. He's possessive. He's a control freak. I'm not about that. So they're not having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls... I want to give her stuff. I want to hang out with her. Why do I keep forgetting to hang out with the samurai woman? Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kiyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That thing is massive. There's no way. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. Kiyoshika, I was trying to back you up. It's... You just acknowledge it's so freaky. Also, how does that not hurt? That should hurt. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like the hilt, but I don't know, man. I wouldn't stick some. That's something sharp. That's not a good idea. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like I'm a treeness like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing anything of us is gonna say to convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think it'd be better asking about it next time I see him. You know what? It's because I talked with Kako, dude. The game knew I gave Kako a gift, and I was like, hell no. Hell no. It said, shut that crap down. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo's twins, we continue our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. Free time. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it does come. I could do training. Maybe that's something worth looking at, the training room. Like, are these limited? Save. Let me just save another save here. Oh, well, there's only... This one gives me 2 BP things. I could do a battle. There's only 5 of them. I could also give gifts. Like, why would I want to do a battle? I'm trying to level up my grades and get smarter. Kiyoshika wants to hang out. They want to chit-chat. Damn it. No, I'm going to craft her a gift right now. Where's the gift room? Where the frick is it? Oh, man, I don't know. I lost the gift room again. How do I lose this room? It's not even that hard to find. There's only a couple floors for this place. Alright. I just saved. Why am I doing all this? Whatever. Alright, let's get another gift going on here. A cover to protect books or notebooks. Also help when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. Ooh, spicy. Compilation of world folk songs from all eras. Truly the cream of the crop. A paper seal that covers milk bottles. Designed. People love collecting them. Oh. Okay. Toys, bamboo swords, rubber band shooters. Fun to mess around with once in a while. Winter ice cream stick. Ima's not getting crap from me, dude. I'm not giving him that. I could give the sick pouch. Why did they have question marks? I already gave these, didn't I? Like, I want to know what these are about. What's the category? Oh, tools. Oh. Oh, shoot. Reverse. A sword with the blade and back of another brand doesn't cut, but is a dangerous blunt weapon. For dabbing on swords, reapply to prove any old... oh, it's only 10 leaves. Reapply any old... To remove any old oils and prevent rust. We're gonna craft some of this and give this to Kiyoshika right now. She loves her sword. She wants to take care of it. Where you at, girly? Kiyoshika Magadori. Hell yeah. Come on, love it. Oh, I love that.
You have made my day, Sir Takumi. Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
Yes! We'll do it tomorrow. In front of the frickin', in front of the school. Instead of the flaming fire extinguishers. Hell yeah, dude. Who would have thought all you needed to do was to get a wife in this game? Was to give somebody some polishing powder for a sword. I like that. I like these happy responses, though. Mobility. I didn't even level up from that. Mobility. Dude, I'm gonna power through these gifts, dude. You're giving me the chance. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna big brain. I don't even know how I'm supposed to know what gifts to give them. I'm not even gonna guide. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Alright. What else would she like? Might give her double duty. We already gave her the powder. Wok that can use stir fry, deep fry, or soup. Noose. Earbuds. Comb. Dumbbell. Yoga outfit. Wedding dress. Should I give her a wedding dress? We're not even gonna wait till tomorrow for our big day tomorrow. Just get her a wedding dress right now. I'm gonna save it. I don't know if she'll like the wedding dress after our big conversation, but I also feel like she's a maiden. She would, and she loves it. I think she'd love it. I know it's very bold of Takumi to assume, but she also might not be able to move though. She's used to her garbs, but I think she's a maiden, and I think she'd want to look good in a wedding dress.
A fine specimen of an item. You have my utmost gratitude, Sir.
You don't like it as much as the polishing powder, but mobility went up by 8. Gym, level 3. Alright, so she liked it. It's on her list, but yeah, not as much as she liked the dust, weirdly enough.
You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Alright, well, I'll accept it. That was a risk, but I like taking a little risk here, you know? That wedding is gonna happen. You know what? Hold on, what's this? She texted me. She says if I get to day 100 and everybody's alive, she'll officially marry me. Let's do it, Kiyoshika. Let's make it happen. Freaking samurai woman, dude. She's great. I love her in this game. I looked up, suddenly startled at my own thoughts. Nothing bad really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone who just outside my door? Who is it? Prediction time. I'm going to say... Weirdly enough, I'm going to say Ima. I think he's just lurking around with Kako at night. I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the doorbell. But when I got outside... Oh, it's raining. And nobody was there. There was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. No, they probably snuck by you. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless, rhythmatic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah. That must
Bro,
be
trust your gut. There's definitely somebody behind you.
Oh, seriously.
He's gonna rotate around and
This
someone's
rain
gonna be
stuff is
right there.
Nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. The big rock, that big right rock again. Weird, it looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain. It's the
I
moon.
want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk
A
of
butt.
rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Karura. The one Karua. Why is this so hard? The one Karua wanted to see so badly. I'm turning to Scooby-Doo. Help. Hmm? What in the hell is the Death Star?
It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
How can you see that? All the way from the roof.
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's not the moon, my dude. That's a Death Star. We're cooked. That's the final boss, the Death Star. That's like a Kingdom Hearts kind of thing. He was here, the purple dude.
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something. Just like before, I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time.
What are you gonna do, hug him?
Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing. You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
It's a fun little beat. I like this. Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Huh? Day 50. This is my day for the battle, I'm predicting.
Get ready for you're stepped in blood so
Oh, shoot. Was that new? Hold on. You're ready for 50 day of active service here at the Lost Defense Community. That's right, folks. You're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be a tedious as to go to air. To go or. There's no turning back now.
There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's a perfect place to enjoy a moment of
a new location at this point in the game? You shouldn't have. My hair is so bad. What am I doing, man? It's like getting in out of my hat and everything.
I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers.
Oh, really?
I'll give them to you in person. So come find me.
Of course he's going to give it in person. In the cafeteria? He's not going to be the cafeteria. There is no shot. Oh, what the hell? I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. Are you saying nobody came and helped me all night? I could have drowned in a puddle. On the roof. And not only that, they all left me, went to the cafeteria? Hell no! I'm the main character, Takumi. How could you do this to me? But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. No, dude, you attacked him. It said it yourself. You jumped him. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ido. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Is that what that is? What the? Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomenon? So all that was just natural? It wasn't an attack, but then why did I jump him? I don't know. Are you sure you're feeling all right, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you'd like. Just like how Hajime brought Nagito his breakfast. I don't mind making the trip twice. For you, that's what friends are for, right? Ido's a good guy, but I'm suspicious of that. I don't know, he's way too eager to be friends all of a sudden. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. With a reluctant smile, Ido went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. Yeah, so you initiated it. There's a flash of light and a loud bang. Then I was falling. Did I slip on the ground, wet ground, and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. Yeah, you did kind of hit the ground weird. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Was he an invader? I don't think he's an invader. Another mystery added to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. They're gonna think you're crazy, Takumi. The only person who's seen this dude is you. Everyone else is gonna think you're nuts. The capital N. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up, which I didn't get to see. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like it. It's got a ton of space. Why did everybody else get to see it but me? Why are there cages there, though? Although, I didn't see any animals. Who cages animals? With cages that big, we'd keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Are you out of your mind, Shoma? You want to bring an invader past the barrier into, like, a cage? They're not dogs. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Thank you, Gaku. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special present for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything is lies. Everything is lies. There's not much we can do about that. Sarai isn't here anymore. What do you think he was gonna give us? The announcer made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would have been something intended to boost our morale and bring us to a measure of joy. Perhaps a new set of torture instruments. Collars with bombs in them. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck. I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult.
Yeah.
What? What just happened? I raised my... What? I raised my voice to make it today.
Yeah.
Every single time Takumi wakes up in the morning, he hits him with a yeah. I knew these dudes would come back. Before I could go on, I was caught by a blaring siren. The alarm. The invaders are back already.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized defense mode initiated.
Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks this time than this. No fair. Springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Yeah, actually, Shia and Karua have a fear of sirens. They set them off. That's kind of interesting. Come on, washed masses to the war room. Right. Let's do it. Everybody hurries out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. No. Where's my courtyard? Courtyard. Where is it? This? I didn't get to go there, man. I want to check that out. We're going to have to wait till we get free time. You two, get out of there. Come watch it at least in the room so you can come join us in battle if I require it. All right, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking on the security feeds and something's not right. What you mean? Yagumi pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Nah, this is like Balloon Tower's defense. I know this. In Balloon Tower's defense, they have the invisible balloons. These are invisible enemies you have to make visible.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders?
Just go out there anyway.
Don't tell me that was a false alarm.
We don't have those.
They must be invisible.
Thank you.
I have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Mm-hmm.
Look, what's that? There.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
I don't know.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
Yoshika, I'm with you.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get us a closer look.
Subasa pressed a few buttons, and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing up more and more detail.
A wrestler?
Who?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
The wrestlers? They got the whole WWE we're fighting right now? Sup? What's up, Patrick? Paprika chicken? Is that how you say that? Paprika chicken. That sounds really good. My gosh. How's it going? Have you played this game before? Do you know anything about this game? We are... I don't want to say halfway through the game because I feel like we're not halfway, but maybe. What's this game like so far? This game, I'm enjoying it. It's like... not a tower defense game, but basically you're defending a school with like anime-ish, cartoonish kind of characters, a cast with a colorful personality. You kind of don't know all the details, but basically you get powers like superheroes, and everybody has battle mechanics, and so you end up fighting the invaders of the school. Everybody's got some cool mechanics to them. It's good. I'm enjoying it. The game is called the Last Defense Academy, or it's like about you have to get 100 days to survive the academy. There's 100 endings, so it's like a multiple story kind of ending, or multiple ending kind of thing, like a choose your ending. Hopefully, I'm enjoying it. Right now we're watching this purple-haired wrestler coming out of the woods here. We were told that there's an invader.
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Apparently, this wrestler is Moko. I know it looks like Danganronpa. Yeah, so this is from the creator of Danganronpa. So the person who did the music for Danganronpa did the music for this game. And like the main person who made Danganronpa made this game. But they left the Danganronpa studio to make a solo project. So this game is on Steam and Switch right now. And I think that's it. So if you have either of those, you could theoretically get it. It does have a demo. You can play several of the days and see if you like the game itself on Steam or on Switch. And if you have one of those, you can try to play it out and see what you like. Anyway, unfortunately, I'm going to continue the game and play through it because there might be spoilers. This is a Moko. I haven't seen Moko until now, so we're both learning about Moko together.
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
Why is she in one piece, though?
That's Moko?
Moko!
And now she's on the floor. Why did it say invaders detected? That's what I don't get. Yeah, I know. It really reminds me a lot of Danganronpa, the sprites. You'll see the sprites right here in a second. We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up there. Up in there. Oh, so we just brought her up. Oh, this is a nice room. Is this your room, Nozomi? So this is Nozomi. Does it play like XCOM? God, I haven't played XCOM. I've seen XCOM before. How do I explain this to you? So, you get units. You're playing from an above angle, and there's invaders and like commanders and bosses, and it's turn-based. So yeah, it's like XCOM. It's like Fire Emblem, XCOM, maybe Balloon Tower Defense, but without towers, but with like units themselves. Everybody has abilities. So yeah, maybe like XCOM because it is turn-based. You do get invaders. Story along with that, I imagine. So probably, yeah. It looks like she's not too hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Majiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. Even if the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler. Interesting. Anyway, if you want to talk in chat, I'd appreciate. I love conversation. I'll let you know right now I'm rocking solo monitors, so I will at points have to play the game and then tab out to see your messages. So otherwise, just enjoy and talk as you play. I appreciate you coming by and joining me though on this journey. This is my first time playing through this game too. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. That sounds like what happened, actually. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired right now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to be do wonders for morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. I'm glad that Natsumi's in a good mood about this. It's interesting to have another person added to the cast. I wasn't expecting that, though. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yagumi, Kiyoshika, Karara clearly care about her, too. I mean, they're her friend at the other academy. I get it. You told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes. I want to know what she knows, though. What's her information? Huh? Wow. That face, though. Her face is like... I know, I apologize if it's covered a little bit, but you can see a little bit. It reminds me of like a porcelain doll in like a horror movie kind of thing. Maybe like the plumpness of like Byakuya's face from Danganronpa 2. Not Taro Taro. I don't know who else to say it to.
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Oh, you brought your boyfriend. Oh, snap. Are you gonna clear the mood, or are you gonna let her think that's the boyfriend?
Did you come here all the way from
You're gonna let it go.
space? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, honestly, I do want to know about that too, but you just let the whole boyfriend thing slide. That's crazy, Nozomi.
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue.
Wow, that is quite the line right there. Oh my gosh.
All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
You're unusual. With the last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay. She's just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine when she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep no matter how fascinating it is to you. I'm not really looking to watch anybody sleep, so that's fine by me. Nozomi reminds me of Sonia from Danganronpa 2. Yeah, some of the sprite mannerisms, like the hand on the side kind of thing, you know, like, yeah. I could totally see that. There's a lot of characters that have very similarities. So if you haven't seen any of these characters, they definitely have it. I'll kind of point it out to you. I could see that for her, for sure, though. Now think about it. There's another girl that I think more fits Sonia in a weird sense to me as well. I'm not sure where to peg her, I guess. I want to say she's more of a hero, actually. Like a normal gal. That's my opinion, anyway. All right. Dang, she's that whole... Are you telling me this whole bed is her? Dang. We should let Moko rest. Come on, let's go. She gets the purple room, huh? Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. And then we kissed behind the door. Oh, one thing as well. Nozomi is very similar to his childhood friend that he lost. So he keeps getting conflicted about her because they're very close. But not close. Not the new ones. Once you're outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe... That was really loud. That was like a gasp. How loud was that? Also, you can replay the noises. It's so funny. That noise is very wild. I can hardly believe Moko found her way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. I have more questions. Like, she saw an invader base. She was captured. She's alive. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about that battle when Moko got captured. What exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. Good idea. That's fine. I guess I did kind of skim over it before. Well, just put me into it right away. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you told us, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her that we learned how to work as a real team. We never made it this far if it weren't for her. I wish we had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle. And then some. She'd plow through enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train. Holy moly. That's actually pretty impressive, I won't lie. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. She's like the Hulk. But then on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the buildings, while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier. They destroyed the barrier? Isn't that an instant game over?
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead.
Holy moly, dude. This was like a crime scene, man. Anyway, these characters... oh yeah, and when you die, there's machines that can revive you, but they're only around for now. I'm still thinking they're gonna get destroyed at some point where some people can permanently die. Anyway, this is a battle, and they got screwed. Those are the uniforms, the black ones. The one in the tomato head is a female, and when she has the tomato on her head, she switches personalities like Toko. The one on the right reminds me of Tenko, but actually enjoyable Tenko, like a Tenko that you want to hang out with rather than doesn't just hate you as a man kind of thing. The dude in the blue eye patch thing, I don't know. He's a freak. He just likes torture, and he wants to amputate my body, make me a robot. So he's a freak. He does poisons and stuff.
Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission. And Nigo, the only one who knew how to...
How did you even recover from this? You have no revive machine, everyone's dead, or on 1 health, and your commander is captured for some reason, which is weird because they're supposed to be at the command center.
Really? Nigo?
This is a very strange situation, by the way.
If we couldn't get him back, those 3 would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from
It's
the school.
suspicious that you're the only one who wasn't affected, Nozomi. I will say that.
Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move.
She charged them and ran them out of the arena.
She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
It's impressive. Very cool.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we fought since.
Damn, bro. This person's a solo squad. That's crazy. I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigoi and throw him to safety. Yeet! Chug it like a freaking football player. After that, though, she barely had any energy left. That's when they captured her, huh? Nigoi got to the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. Like over the shoulder, holding Moko's hand? Give me more details. Is this even Moko? I guess you say it's Moko, but still. The enemy was leaving, let them, they were already gone. That commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. But like, why? What was the point? She just broke free. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. So maybe they took Moko to research us? That's kind of bizarre. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky that they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seems really loud. Why is she so loud all of a sudden? Seeing her again, I can't help but getting emotional. Do I have my volume up a little bit? Oh, I totally do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Was that too loud this whole time? Usually start at a normal volume. I know for a fact you won't be able to use Moko until endgame. Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler? Paprika. I thought you said you don't know this game. I don't know what's happening. If that's a spoiler, I'm going to be very disappointed. I won't lie. Because the idea of throwing a tank at the enemy does sound appealing to me. I won't lie. I'm assuming that's not a spoiler because you didn't sound like you knew about this game, but still. Seeing her again, I can't help but getting emotional. To all that and escape and find her way on her own. She's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. I don't know if the audio is good or not now. I think it's better. How bad was it before? Let me just see how bad my audio was before, because I usually don't have it that high. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. For right now, I'll just put it at 15. Just vibes, you know? Okay, yeah, I figured it wasn't a spoiler. I'm actually gonna put it at 15, yeah, that's fine. I was like, why is it so loud? But at some point, I guess I must have hit the fat thumb, the sound button, and went to 28. That's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? I'm bothered by it, too, and how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. She won't remember. Water break, by the way. This stuff can get you really hot and bothered. Audio seemed fine to you. Is it worse now? Because I put it down. And that was day 50 at Last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders. We still had plenty to think about. I think that's suspicious too. There's definitely an invader that broke into school. Day 51. In this game, there is gift-giving mechanics too. So it's just like Danganronpa where you give gifts 3 times. This is like the main guy who's like Monokuma, but like fills you in on what's going on.
Get ready for your
I'm just gonna skip this because at this point I've seen this like 50 times or a bunch of times. So, is it worse now? Is it better, the audio? What's it? I'm gonna keep it at 15 for now. I don't know. You said audio seemed fine, but first things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. I do appreciate you being here, by the way. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. Alright, you get to see the cast now. I'm excited to show you them. We got these two each. Okay, so she's in the room helping her. So this is Moko's emblem. That's Nozomi. These two up here are twins characters. This guy, Ima, is like Korekio from Danganronpa V3. I think Kako is more like Sonia. This Takamaru dude is like... I'm gonna go to him right now. You'll see. But he's like Takamaru and Mondo. Right here. Sup, Takumi? You pumped to start a new day? I mean, like, honestly, you look at him, you know instantly that that's, like, them. Audio's good. Alright. Well, it's good either way, I guess, huh? Higher or lower. Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally raring to go. Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamaru, he seemed like a common street thug. He's actually just a really nice guy, I think. He's great, dude. I love Takamaru. Let me just give you a rundown also what I've done. Report card. This is me. This is Takamaru. There is preferred items. So I've given him a dragon jacket. You can give them gifts for free times. Which I guess I just spoiled you on what a gift is. But you would have figured out that that's something he likes anyway because he's a biker, dude. We got 3 floors to the academy. This is another character down here. This is Shoma. Shoma's gonna be somewhere around here. Now, Shoma's thing is he is pitiful and hates himself. And he got a little bit better now, thankfully. But he's still kind of is a little rough. He's got a cool ability, though, outside, so maybe I'll use him for that. He's also a dwarf. I'm claiming he's a dwarf because he's supposed to be our age, and he's half my size. So I'm assuming he's a dwarf. This is him. And I give him, like, a really slow voice because he's depressed. Hello, Takumi. Say, have you been to the courtyard yet? If you haven't, it's worth taking a look around it. The plants are really well maintained, and there are even animal pens there. There's no animals in them right now, but they look like they'd be a nice place to live, and they're big enough that you could even fit a person inside. But maybe you've seen them already. If that's the case, just ignore me. I'm sorry for being such an insufferable Batinsky? What is a Batinsky? Holy moly. Yeah, you know what? I do want to go to the courtyard, because this is a new room we just unlocked. I didn't get to look at it yet. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You can have a whole wedding in here, man. Danger. Danger. So this is the courtyard. Are those cages over there? Are we meant to keep animals here? Weird. They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look like human-sized. The gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not even enough space to reach a hand through. There's a notice here. Let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators. They can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Oh, okay. So we can capture enemy commanders and force them into public dungeons. Ryoma Hoshi. Actually, a little bit of Ryoma Hoshi with the depression. I appreciate that. That's a good choice there. This is bizarre that you can just lock up people or enemy commanders in the cages for public use or messing with or whatever. Disable their powers. Does that include hemoanemia? Why would we need to lock anyone up in here, though? If they're not who they say they are. I'm a little worried that Mako isn't Mako. Also, I dig these bunny statues. Oh. Okay, we can examine the fountain. Ima said he often showered in a fountain when he was little? He's had a tough life, huh? Tough life, huh? How do you shower in a public fountain? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You're just gonna go underneath it. Animal pen. Getting locked in one of these for days on end. I shouldn't even think about it. Does this mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. Alright, well that's all I can look at in here right now, I guess. This is a... I don't think this is just a regular LCD monitor. Kind of an unconventional design. I haven't seen this room yet, and I like the way it looks. Shomo's right. It looks good. Alright. So this is a vast majority of the cast here. Left side was Shoma down there in the bottom left. Kako and Ima were in the cafeteria this morning. I expected that, but... the guy above him is... The guy with his hands on the head is... the guy like Kazuichi. With a blue shirt on with the like Club Penguin look thing. He's basically like Kazuichi. I love him. He's great. He's actually funner than Kazuichi in my opinion. The guy to the right's the torture dude. The guy with the girl with the tomato on her head is like two personalities. She's Byakuya without the tomato, or she's Byakuya with the tomato on her head. And then underneath the tomato, she's like an embarrassed Mew with like dirtiness. It's a weird combination, I know. The one to the middle, by the door, the woman on the left is Tsubasa. She is a engineer woman. So kind of like Kazuichi's talent, but a woman. P.S. I have a solid 10-second delay. Oh, shoot, really? I'm sorry about that. Well, if it happens, it happens. So now I know, huh? You just kind of follow along with me as I'm explaining then. To the right of that girl is... She's a mechanic. The right of the girl is Takamaru. We talked about him already. To the right of him with the blue hair, she is like Toko with like nice, like serial killer kind of thing. But like Danganronpa fangirl, but like insane. She's insane. The girl to the right of her is one of my favorites. Barely have to do anything with her yet. But she is a swordswoman, Kiyoshika. And she is cool. I like her. She talks funny. She's like Tenko, but in a funny, humbling, loving way. She's probably one of my favorites. And the guy in the back with the white spacesuit on reminds me, it's a combination of Kaito and I don't know who else. Anyway, you'll see similarities as I talk to them. Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. Oh yeah, she's Ibuki and Toko. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together. Kiyoshika, man, I just praised you. Perhaps their nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. She's dirty-minded, but she's fun to tease, I think. So I like her overall. Oh god, Tsubasa. Everyone's imagining this, dude. Why? Why do you gotta do this, man? Just know. Just know, please. Do I even have to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. Why the females? It's definitely a female. I'm gonna say that's definitely like a more of a female thing with like dirtier things overall. More naturally comes to the brain. Because females can be dirty. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Nozomi's this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up. She's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Yeah, I bet you know I wish she was taking care of me too. Huh? I don't. I mean, I wasn't. Yeah, Takumi still has weird... He's conflicted, yo. Yoshika has peak dialogue. Yoshika does have peak dialogue, dude. It's so funny. They tease her all the time, and I'm loving it. Yeah, no, Takumi kind of as a thing, like it's forced romance because she looks like the childhood like intro girl. But honestly, like I'm more into Kyushika than Natsumi, to be honest. Natsumi's fine. Oh, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last. That's the Aztecs, my man. You're a freak every time I talk to you. Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. It's probably meant to be romantic. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you if you take out the serial killer crap. That almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if you can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We would never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to offer her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat. There's a lot to deal with the first thing. I guess we could put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, went back to our rooms for the time being. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can be for the next attack. Free time! Woot woot. Alright, so free time. I'm gonna leave you to run down to the game. You can go to the rec room and get gifts. You can go to the war... You can't go in there. There's nothing much to want in there. You can talk to anybody who has a green symbol on their name and just hang out with them and chit-chat and get to know them a little bit more. They'll give you, like, hints to their life and what they like. This is the library. I finished the library, but I led a bunch of lore books there and just overall got a bunch of information. Some of it was helpful, some of it wasn't, but you get experience too. Biolab is where you upgrade some, like, bonuses you give your people in battle. Training room is where you do simulations. I might do more of those at some point here, show you what the battle looks like. Cafeteria's here. We go there in the morning. Entrance hall, Kiyoshika's down there. Garage. Garage is where Subas is at. Garage, you can upgrade your weaponry there too. And the metal shop is where you upgrade traps. So there's a lot to do on your free times, which I think is kind of cool. For me, what I would like to do is, honestly, I'm thinking going to the bio lab. I would like to get another upgrade. Hi, Shoma. This is pretty good. Healing fatigue. I kind of like that. The agility potion. So we've upgraded both of these now. So maybe I'll upgrade the... I don't want the desperate... I don't understand what this is supposed to be. It does sound intriguing to me, though. Desperation potion. What if... Because this is... These cost materials to craft, too. Unfortunately, I'm getting low. I have a theory about the desperation potion. I'm kind of inclined to think that the desperation potion is if you feel like you're going to lose a battle, you can make something's health be 1. Maybe it's worth buying. But it's a lot of material. I don't have much grass left. Or plants. Alright, well, I'm going to go do a gift. Where's the gift room? I'm trying to collect a bunch of these gifts and get an idea of what people like. Alright, so report card. Now we've done that. We get grades too. I am a grade 2 except for gym. So Takamaru still needs gifts. We can give him something. They want an accessory. They give you like a basic hint of what something they want. Food, items, books, tools, items, ornaments. I gave her that detective merch. Oh, that was the one, the hint, huh? Shoot, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have given it to her. My bad. Food, items, food. Yeah, Kyushika's the one I've given them. Oh no, the wedding dress wasn't a preferred item? What? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm panicking now. I'm panicking. I did not know that I gave her a bad gift, and I'm upset. I wasted a free time. I'm upset. This is not optimal. Frick. I'm annoyed. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I will save Scum because I'm upset now that I'm annoyed. I'm gonna craft something for Kiyoshika because I want people to like the stuff I'm giving them though. I know we can hang out with Darumi, I guess. The problem is if I give somebody an item, I want them to love the item. Like if they don't love the item and I just wasted my time and got some basic effects, then it's not gonna be worthwhile. So I gotta be mindful of this. These toys are interesting too. I'm wondering who's gonna like those. Maybe Kako? I feel like she might like the folk song. I'm a sucker for making things. And this is pretty cheap to make too. Let's create a folk song. I don't know. She might not like this. Please, Kiyoshika, my woman, love me.
This is fairly interesting. So says the holy Jumanji sword.
Come on, give me more than that. That wasn't enough. We're gonna reload. I'm not thrilled. Suboptimal run. Damn, gotta restart. I gotta restart the whole game. Nah, dude, that did not go in our. Did that go in a report card, dude? This is gonna be trial and error. I want to know what she likes. Where are you? Where are you? She's not here. She likes the polishing powder. She didn't like that, dude. We're reloading. This is not optimal, but I don't care. I'm gonna save Scum. We're day 51. We're reloading. I don't care if it saves Scummy. It's not like I'm blocking an ending or anything. I just want to know what she wants. That's what I want. I don't want to have to figure this out. Dang. It's not simple here. I thought that would be easy. I can give her... roleplay? Make-believe and roleplay. What the hell? Get 5 yen coin. Get purified water. Where do I get this? Holy frick! The bondage suit! What the frick? Some of these gifts... Alright. She didn't like... I gave her this wedding dress. And I know it sounds like a gag gift. But I thought she loved that. But she didn't love that, apparently. Design options. Oh, the dog plushie would definitely... Snake plushie. Oh. Class armor. Oh, God. Crystal ball. Skellington. Doghouse. Just hope you don't run into one at night. Iron Maiden. Dude, that's the torture guy. Motorcycle model. Potted plant. Flower pot. Some nice flowers. Trash can. A small enough person could fit inside. What the hell? From the TRC, no one knows if it's imaginative or the picture of an actual location. Interesting. Dragon keychain name. Sold at tourist traps. Has no relation to any given region, but somehow still draws people in. I feel like she might like that. Maybe I should just, like, hang out with her, but then I feel like I'm wasting the time. Alright. I'm gonna try... We're gonna test this out. I'm gonna hang out with her, and maybe she'll give me a hint on what she wants. Woman, what do you want? Come, Sir Takumi, the thrill of the hunt awaits. Back when I lived with my grandpa in the mountains, we'd hunt every day. I can see it when I close my eyes, my desperate battles with those creatures. I was thrown down a hill by a boar, snatched by a golden eagle, and flown through the skies. Smothered by a salamander and nearly drowned by a rainbow trout that pulled me into the river. A freaking trout beat you in battle? Every single thing has beaten her in battle until she got the powers. That is so sad. Every day was a fight for survival. Overcoming those unrelenting days. 'Twas how I came to stand before you now. Proud, tall as a fine swordswoman. Hunting will train the mind and body. So that's why you need to come hunting with me, Sir Takumi. Your experience unlocked the keyword animal. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try different keywords and see what you can come up with. What? Animal? She wants an animal from me? Wait a minute. Hold up. All right. I'm going to reload because that was a little information there. Keyword, huh? All right, so she wants an animal. Gotta think about that. What kind of animal was she like? Keyword. Oh, shoot. Okay, well. Oh, I understand what's happening here. I have to hang out with them. Oh, shoot. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing again. I don't want to save scum too much. I'm starting to feel like I'm rooting it a little bit too much optimally. I need to unlock that keyword anyway, I feel like, for other people, so. I mean, unlocking that stuff seems useful. So I'll just skip through that. We already saw that. Animal. Keywords can be used to craft new gifts. Okay. So maybe I should talk to them to get the keywords going on here. Now that I have animal keyword. Whatever. I'm going to save it here. Now that I have animal keyword, if I go to the gift area, I want her to have something nice. She deserves it. Kiyoshika. Filter. No. Animal. Hashtag animal. Hey, get an animal fossil. Sanshuko Poppin. It's sturdy rope balloons. Get paint. Get damaged keychain. What are those? Cat images. Some are wearing school uniforms and uniforms and biker jackets. Others are even posed on their hind legs. Get sunflower seed to unlock. How do I get this? Well, I'm gonna look this up. Where do I get sunflower seeds in Last Defense Academy? In Last Defense Academy, sunflower seeds are harvested from the heads of fully matured sunflowers when the heads become heavy and the leaves start to droop. I don't understand. Okay, you know what? I'm a simple man. I don't understand this. Google hasn't made it clearer for me, unfortunately. So, I do think it's the keychain because it says it has no related location. She's General Swordswoman. Keychain? Oh, keychain. I'm sorry. Is there a keychain there? Filters. Hashtag animal. Was there a keychain? Yeah, this one. But I need a damaged keychain. Where do I get that? Damn it. Confounded, I've been blocked by my own insecurity. Where do I get damaged keychain? Please. Last Defense Academy. The damaged keychain is not part of the standard item list and you can't be giving the character. Who? Who is this? Huh? Bro, what? Okay, alright. This is gonna sound really bizarre. Was there not a dragon keychain? There is. Oh no, there's not a dragon keychain. I'm sorry. There's a Suka Kino, whatever that is. I think that's what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Google is suggesting, at least the AI version of Google, because this game is new, that I should talk to a character that doesn't exist. So, at this point, I'm just gonna give gifts to people that I assume are actually gonna like them, because I can't get whatever that is right now. And I'm big mad. Now, while it's nice to unlock the key thing, I'm gonna give out, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Rogue. I'm gonna give this to the Rumi. She's the crazy Danganronpa fan. She'll surely love this. She said something out of Rogue's before, too. This is the Rumi, the blue-haired lady.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Yeah, she's like the whole Danganronpa thing, but it's a little extra sometimes. Creative went by 20. That's definitely a hit because you get 20 if it's definitely a hit. Like they love it, you know. So at least that was good. We got one of them today.
Heady, soldiers. Well then.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this goodnight thing. I'm a bit annoyed that I had to spend my morning like that because I'm trying to optimize my time here and give everybody the gifts. With all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the Ghost Boy the night before last. Never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. He is. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I appreciate your help, though, because I definitely didn't know what was going on. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I needed to get some sleep. Day 52. I do like the ding dong bing bong.
Get ready. Prepare to spend be ready to.
A good time to get water. Yes. Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. Damn, she's still in that room, knocked out. Let's go talk to Nozomi. Nozomi! Moko's still unconscious. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up. That's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay? I know. I came back to change and freshen up, but I should be going back to Moko now. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nozomi is going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. I mean, her friend's back. I get what you're saying, though. But it's not like she's poisoned or anything. Oh, she's 100% dinger her friend. She even has a Monokuma smile. Yeah, she loves... She was mentioned... All she talks about is, like, killing games and when is something going to happen. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria. What is going on here? This is not a good look. I think Kako wanted to come to the cafeteria and be with her friends, and she was being forceful. Kako is the girl in the pink hair that I think is like more like Sonia. The purple guy is the Korikyu kind of dude. He's all about his sister. It's very awkward, and he begrudgingly came, but he's upset because he didn't want them to come back. He wants to keep her away from us.
I told you, I've had enough.
Bro, I need some popcorn right now. We're about to have some drama up in here. Sibling fighting. Huh? Kako and Aima, they're actually here today. What's going on? Is Lady Kako going through a rebellious phase? I well remember when the Holy Jumanji sword got like that.
Huh.
Every time I tried to hug her, she'd slice me up, but looking back on it, she was still endearing in her own way. Kako and Aima are having some kind of disagreement. I've never seen them like this before. Oh, it's all happening now. Fight, fight, fight. Now things are getting interesting. Talk to Kako, you'll see what I mean. What's going on with those two? I've got a bad feeling about this. First, they disappear for days on end, and now they're getting all dramatic. I think I liked it better the way it was before. Kako and Aima are, well, it's like... I'm sorry, I'm no good at explaining things. You're better off asking Kako about it yourself. I've never seen Kako get so angry before. She's actually pretty scary. She's freaking cool, dude. I think you should talk to Kako. This is her moment. What the hell is that sound effect? Oh, hey, Kako. What's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me. Staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. What is that sound effect? Ew. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding. Not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want...
I want to fight too. Just like everyone else.
Aw, Kako, you can fight. Tell that guy to go die outside. Brother kind of sucks. You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Of course, you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together. Takamaru, you cannot bring up 86ing, dude. You're going to be on a list. I just saw the news today. There was a dude who put a message out, and the government was people like, nope, you can't do that. I guess it's like assassinating people. That's crazy, dog. Absolutely insane comment. from him.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All of your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? Ooh. Years of trauma at once. Uh-oh. I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line, while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Ooh. A coward. Sister dearest. Why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama gonna go on? I'm falling asleep here. Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
What is that sound effect? Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
Alright, listen. We have a cage, Ima. Would you like to go in the cage? Would you like to be punished? You can go in the cage. We don't do that here. You're not gonna throw your sister in a cage because she disobeys you. We don't do that crap. What? Come along back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. That's not her voice. Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her towards the door, but before we could get there... That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you're her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment, he reached into his pocket. Oh my god. He just freaking stabbed Takamaru. The next, he'd shove something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side. Bro! You're a friggin' psychopath. I can't betray anybody. God damn it, dude. The stupid library rules. I hate Ima right now so much. He's stabbing people who are just being good guys. He's just being a dick. I don't like this, man. He needs to step off.
Takamaru! You piece of shit.
I'm gonna be honest, Takamaru. You let a lot roll off of you, but this guy just shanked you, dude. He shanked you.
It's your own fault for interfering.
Bro just stood in the way. Just go around him.
I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock. Her guiding light. Her everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think Kako could have had a normal life until you controlled her life, killed her friends, and basically monopolized her time. I don't even know if you're actually siblings. What if you tricked her from childhood? I don't like him, man.
Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty. Nothing is too extreme for me.
So, did you get rid of Hiroko too earlier in the game? Damn. Thunk. Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. Bro, did you... No freaking way! He straight up shivved him! He did! Gaku, you're so funny, but this is a bad thing to laugh at. There's so much blood. Kinda gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Whoa, the killings have finally started! Come on, we have to stop this bleeding. We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprits escaped! Huh? Karara was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Kakamaru's injury, Ahmed disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward, a true warrior, would stay and fight retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him to somewhere he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we can. There's no rush. If he dies, we can take him back to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try. Damn, bro, this is screwed up. I got a message from somebody. What's this? We still have to try and save him. Someone help me with his legs. Damn, bro. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Aido, Yugumi, Gakko, and I carried him back to his room. Damn, bro, everybody's room is cool, but mine. He's got bats, a whole thing of bats. He's a real gangster. Japan pride. All right, lower him down gently. It's a guy job, huh? Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That's an image. Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from freaking limb. Stop moving around. You're gonna make it worse. You need rest. Yeah, he actually got him right in the freaking, like, chest. Damn. This is just a scratch. Barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open. Of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with the Revivomatics machine's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. You give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like that do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See, what did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yash. He gets away with it. You guys hear that? I am his mind. Don't go passing any vigil, any justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking to another level. Damn it all to hell when I get my hands on him. What did it have to be Takamaru? He lashed out at. Things are only going to get worse now. Because Takamaru is big and stepped in the way. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. Damn, what a crazy day. Was that all day? Yeah, it was. Nuts. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Aima going through postal illness too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? Huh? What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. A note. Man, you're still in that room with her, Nozomi? Paper scrap. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? There. Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Huh? Is this... I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Aima at some point and slid under my door. Yeah, probably on the way back from the cafeteria. She wants me to get Aima to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. Alright, I'm predicting what right now. We're gonna try to craft the sister gift, the box, and give that to him, and then that's gonna be like hard mode convincing because he might just stab me if I guess it up.
You never know when the invader will then.
All right. Wow, it really is getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask what they think I should do. I'm gonna go talk I'm around. I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Day 53.
Burn troops! Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your...
Huh? Who'd be calling on me this early? We will find out next time, because at this point, I'm overwhelmed. What a day. What an eventful event this whole stream was. I know we started a little late, but we're gonna be done here. For everyone in the future, wow. I mean, how do we even decouple this? Main bro got stabbed. Awful news there. I have to convince the psychopath twin to let them fight without getting shanked next time. We'll see how that goes. Looking forward to that, surely. I'm not gonna lie, Ima is definitely somebody I would not have liked or would have gone on his road at all. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to keep everyone alive, and betrayal will just screw us over in the long run. But, man, I was shocked. My face a couple times. This game's been really good with shocks and twists and turns. So I appreciate that in any game, in any scenario, any movie, honestly. I'm just tired. It's been a long day, and should pick up tomorrow with you guys. So thanks everybody in the future coming by, future Ultimates, or those who aren't Ultimates yet. Thanks for coming on by. Peace out. I appreciate y'all for joining. This is my blind playthrough, obviously, so I'm experiencing with you. I do apologize about the saves coming. I'll think about that if I'm going to do that going in the future. I just want to give people gifts they like. I don't want to waste my time, you know? Like, maybe unoptimal or not optimal, I just want to give people what they want, you know? So with that, we are going to end the stream. Thank you for coming on by. Peace out.